Welcome to English 1105 Online. I'm Dr. Mark Scott, and I designed the online version of English 1105. If you're taking this class in spring 2022 in the first 7 weeks, I'm teaching that class. It's the Friday before the semester begins, and I'm recording this video at home. We just got snowed in, so apologize that this is not a very well put together video, but I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk to you about the class, show you where things are located in the class, and talk a little bit about the two major assignments, just so that they're on your radar. So there's a lot to get into, so let's go ahead and get started. This is currently the landing page for English 1105 Online, and I'm in the student preview mode, just so that you can kind of see, I can show you what things look like from your point of view. So this is the home page. The current week will be here. The class is broken up into 7 modules, 1 module per week. So the first week is here. It's also here under current week. If you just want to, if you're elsewhere in the site and you want to go to the current week, it's going to be here. So homepage, you have the current week that we're in, and then all the other weeks will be added here later on. If you want to go straight to the current week, it's here. And I'll keep going down the list, and then we'll talk about the first week in a little bit more detail. So if you want information about the course, you can click here. This is where you can find the syllabus. You can find information about me and how to contact me. You want to go to our discussions, our discussion boards. They'll be here. Library resources. If you want to check your grades, that information's here. You want to get in touch with me. I try to stay available in a number of different ways. So I create announcements. You'll usually receive them the Thursday. Every Thursday there'll be an announcement about what's going to happen the following week. For week 1, that's going to come out on Friday, and I apologize for that, but you should see these every Thursday. And those announcements will be kept here, and they will also be emailed to students. If there's a different email address that you prefer that I send it to, reach out and let me know. I use Calendly for office hour signups. So if you click this link, it's going to take you to this little scheduler right here. Tuesdays I have office hours in person, masking and all that good stuff applies. And then Wednesday and Thursday we can meet by Zoom, by Discord. We have a few different options there. So use this to schedule time to meet with me. And then also my Discord server. If you want to do a voice chat or video chat on Discord, you can use that link right there to get added to my server. So that's just the basic overview. Again, every week there'll be a new module that comes out, and it's usually available the Thursday before. You're going to know about assignments well in advance, particularly the 2 major assignments. We'll talk about those here in just a second. So this is the basic overview of the class. So I want to pause it really quickly, and then we'll get into Module 1. Each week is going to have more or less the same feel to it. I try to keep things pretty consistent in this class. So there'll be an introduction kind of telling you, here's what the big idea is for this week. Here are the important stuff that I want you to learn. And then I break down the specific objectives, the goals that I have for us this week, and then talk a little bit about how they align with the course goals. This might be kind of tedious and lame, and I get that, and it might not be something you you think very much about or read. But I do kind of want to emphasize that everything that we're doing in this class has a purpose. I try to cut out any busy work. We only have 7 weeks together, so I want to make sure that everything that we're doing helps you do well on the 2 major assignments for the class. So, and then we have the individual folders for each day of the week. Assignments are due on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If there's a holiday, you can turn things in a little bit early. I'm also fine with things coming in maybe that Tuesday for like Martin Luther King Day. I'm fine with things coming in just a little bit late with no deductions, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there's going to be something due. Again, just kind of want to keep things consistent. Each folder will have a brief description about what you're going to do that day, and when you get into the folder, it gives you an overview of the things that you'll need to accomplish. Read the syllabus, watch this video, and there's a discussion board forum where you introduce yourself to the class. In these videos, I often include what's called an Easter egg, where I ask you to perform some small task. and here's your task for this video. I don't do this with all of them, but you get a little bit of credit, and you complete a simple thing. So the Easter egg for this video is to email me using Annotated. In the syllabus, there's a description of something called Annotated. And I want you to observe that, and I just want you to email me with a short introduction to yourself. Tell me who you are, tell me what some of your hobbies, where you're from, things like that. Just give me a brief introduction to yourself, and again, observe the rules of Annotated. So that's your Easter egg for this video. And this is what each of the weeks will kind of look like. There'll be a breakdown folder for Monday, another for Wednesday, and another for Friday. And each week, again, it's going to kind of look the same. Monday, Wednesday. So that's a quick breakdown of the class. There are 7 weeks in the term. There's going to be one folder, one module for each week, and within that that module folder, there's going to be a folder for work that's due Monday, another folder for work that's due Wednesday, and then finally one for work that's due Friday. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, you can expect that there's something that's due in this class. There are 2 major assignments. All this stuff is kind of working towards the 2 major assignments in the class. It all involves research and argumentation. So you develop, you learn a bit about a topic, you gain some knowledge about it, and then you say, here's an argument, here's what I think we should do about this particular issue. What issue you write about is up to you, but it needs to be one of 2 things. One, it needs to be an issue or a problem or a controversy that's specific to a particular discipline, a particular major. So if you are somebody, if you know what your major is, like this might be the route that you want to take. So you're in healthcare and you want to, let's say you're in radiologic technology, identify a controversy or an issue in that discipline, and you're going to research that for the literature review and annotated bibliography. So that's one avenue you can take. Use your major to help you identify the topic. So get to learn a little bit about your major, identify issues that are going on in that major, things that people disagree about, and disagree in a professional context, not mudslinging and crap like that on like a Facebook site or some bullshit like that. You're finding some kind of topic that people talk about and have disagreements about that's related to your major. That's one avenue. Second avenue that you can choose is a particular issue, a problem, a controversy in a specific community. So things that are happening, where you're from. I live in Greenup, Kentucky. Lately, we just approved liquor sales in more places in the county, and that's been a little bit of a controversy. Some folks think it's a problem, so I might research that issue, liquor sales in rural counties, and come up with some kind of literature review and annotated bibliography about that issue. So the first major assignment is the literature review and annotated bibliography, and you can choose to research something in your major or research an issue that's specific to a particular community that you know. So that's the first assignment. The second assignment is tied to that first one. You're using the research that you find to build your argument about what should be done about that issue in either your major or a particular community. So the first assignment, literature review, annotated bibliography, is all about doing the background research. It's not about your opinion. It's not about you're not building an argument there. You build the argument in the second assignment called the documented argument, where you use your research to say, this is what I think we should do about that particular issue, whether it's something in your discipline or something in a particular community that you know. So I've been teaching about 15, 16 years, and this type of assignment is one that I assign pretty frequently. I think in a first semester college writing course, I think being able to write a longer document, something like the documented argument that you guys are going to write, is really kind of important. I also think it's important to look at argumentation in a different way. A lot of times we think about argumentation as beating people, as winning at all costs and things like that. And we as a country are in dire need of something else. Like, we need to be able to cooperate, to work with others, to help solve problems. And the documented argument is about solving a problem. You identify the problem, you research the hell out of it, and then you come out with an argument. A lot of times we see things work backwards. People have the solution before they even know what the problem is. I taught this class in New Mexico. I taught a class like this at New Mexico State University when I was in grad school, and I handed out a prompt a lot like the documented argument that you guys are going to work on. And it was around the time that the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, was getting passed through Congress, and there was a student that looked at the prompt and said, I'm going to write about why Obamacare is the shittiest piece of legislation we'll ever have. It's the downfall of our country. And then another student said, I think this is a really good thing. And the point is, that's a problem either way. If you don't do the research first and you just have opinions, all you have is an opinion. You don't really have an argument. You're just kind of spouting off things. So learning something, that's what the literature review and annotated bibliography, you learn about the topic, and then you're able to have an informed opinion and be able to put together an argument about that topic. That's really kind of the heart of what this class is about. It's about being informed and putting together a persuasive argument to an audience. That's the class. I'm super excited to work with you all. I hope that you all reach out to me if you have questions. If you're having a hard time coming up with a topic, please let me know. Don't let that slide. Don't get too far into the semester, even past the first week, and not have a decent idea of where you might go for your topic. So that's it for now. I'm going to go shovel snow, and I hope that you guys are safe, and we'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.